Welcome to the College of Fellows Voices for the Future series, interviews with members of the PRSA College of Fellows. I'm Greg Bailey from the College of Fellows. With me today is Bob Frause, APR Fellow PRSA, who was inducted into the college in 1999 and served as the chair of the college in 2008. Bob, welcome and thanks for talking with me today.
Glad to be here.
So let's start off with, how has the College of Fellows or some aspect of it been important in your career and your life?
So being recognized as a PRSA Fellow has allowed me to extend my personal credentials and reputation as a public relations professional. It represents the recognition by my peers and the profession that I have achieved an outstanding professional performance for at least 20 years. Used my experience and capabilities to advance the profession, contributed an exceptional level of community service and leadership, and served as a role model for the profession.
Was there any one person who served as a mentor for during your career, or you can or speak about the importance of mentorship?
So I thought about this, and I have come to the conclusion that there were many mentors along the way. Some of them were in the profession, some of them were in various aspects of the careers that I was able to work in. But I would say that my principal mentors were my U.S. Army superiors. I was shown how to follow and how to lead. Those principles have followed me my entire career, and they have allowed me to become a better professional and also help mentor others as well.
What do you think is the most important aspect of mentoring a young professional?
The most important aspect is having them believe that they're in the right profession and that they really want to do a good job of moving forward in their career. The advice that I'd give to new professionals are, you're in a fantastic career field. You have the chance to use your knowledge to create the next level of professional competence. There are many emerging practice areas that were never part of PR. Today is a lot more than just issuing a press release and getting media coverage. And so becoming proficient in using the new tools is imperative as well. Again, learn how to follow, but at the same time, lead the way.
That's great. What about what advice would you give someone who wants to apply for the college membership maybe a little bit later in his or her career?
Well, first of all, show up. Don't be afraid to be recognized as a long-time professional you have been. I think your career and experience and contributions deserve recognition. So apply, but focus your application. Your proficiency in each of the areas that are the college committee focuses on are areas that are areas of consideration for your induction to the college, and you must exceed expectations in all those areas. Don't be afraid to brag a little.
What could you share a couple of examples from your career, maybe that you used on your application, or what you might use if you were applying today? Success stories, wins.
Well, first, although I'm not an educator, the experience of becoming one of the country's leading experts in environmental communication provided me with the opportunity to teach others through writing a book on the subject, The Environmental Marketing Imperative. In the beginning of this field, it was looked on as one of the go-to guides for emerging environmental communication professionals. And second, my team at the Frause Group and I created a professional practice that looked beyond public relations. We integrated many communication elements, including PR, marketing, research design, advertising, and digital technology into one unique client service package. So those are a couple of the examples that I've experienced throughout my career.
Okay. Anything that we didn't talk about that you think would be helpful to someone who might be interested in the college or the public relations profession?
Well, I think the principal focus of the PRSA College of Fellows should be in sustaining the integrity of the profession and the professional, being the champion of the society's guiding values and the code of ethics is imperative. I think accepting and promulgating lies as facts has no room in our profession. PRSA fellows have a duty to fight for the truth at all cost. And also, this may be somewhat controversial, but I also think a new level of professional competence could help in moving the profession's ideals forward. I've always favored the institution of a licensed PR professional category. It would provide license holders with an increased level of professional recognition, but also increased oversight and scrutiny. It works for many of the other professions like CPAs and architects, and I think it would work well for our profession too, but a lot of others don't think so.